What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today. This time on the TV PC. We're gonna play ourselves some Fallout 76 and finish this game up. Now, I'm hopeful that it'll actually play no problem and not black screen or do anything goofy. So far, the ASUS G5800 is the only one that hasn't been able to play this game, which is a little annoying because I'm pretty sure that's the one that the person requested in the first place. But I'll try to figure out some way to get it to work, but I'm coming up short. At first I thought it was because of refresh rate, but so far everything else that's had high refresh rate too, not quite 300 hertz, but so far nothing else had a problem. So I don't know, maybe 300 hertz is the limit and then that's where it starts fucking up, because so far everything else has been 240 or lower. So I don't know, but we're gonna try it out on here as soon as it's done transferring from the main computer. Thought I had it everywhere, so I'm glad I didn't delete it off the main computer already. I always make sure it's installed on this guy first, because even though I have really fast internet, it still doesn't like to download on Steam at 116 megabytes a second. It'll usually go around 90 to 110 and usually average around 100 to 98, somewhere around there. Because I'm usually watching some 4K content on this TV too while I'm waiting, so. Not right now though, right now nothing's doing nothing, so it's going full speed. But anyway, so as soon as that's done, we'll hop into the game, check out the settings we're gonna run, and get ourselves some gameplay. Well, if it'll allow us, but I'm pretty positive it will. Well, here's the settings that I thought were gonna work, but unfortunately it still didn't quite work. I ran into a new problem that I just didn't notice because I turned the frame rate counter off. Seems like no matter what, we either get no sound and full screen, or sound and terrible frame rates, or at least terrible frame rates for what this system is anyway. So anyway, let's go hop into the game and I'll show you guys all the nonsense it did. Well, alright. Looks like it didn't black screen or anything, but I'm not going to sit here and play because it doesn't have any audio. So even when we go into a game, no matter what I do, I cannot get it to have audio. Well, I can, but then I can't have it be full screen. Then it's like some small little like windowed bullshit thing. And then I have sound. So I was like, okay, well I don't want to get people recorded gameplay like that either. That's terrible. And then, I don't know if you can hear this, but oh, did it stop? Seems to have stopped. My controller is just vibrating every once in a while. But yeah, no sound. Oh, nope, there it goes. Now it's just vibrating again. Now, like I said, normally I'd play this keyboard and mouse, but keyboard and mouse really wouldn't work on a TV environment, so if somebody wanted to play this on their TV like this, yeah, they couldn't. It wouldn't work. So, that's kind of lame. And even if I turn my sound bar off, usually if I just do this real quick, it would work. But I knew as soon as I didn't hear any audio still, that it wasn't going to happen. So, that's kind of annoying. Because I wanted to get you guys some footage on here. So, yeah, the game runs. And it's probably just because I have like a surround sound system or something like that. So that's probably what's ruining it for me. Like FPS wise, I'm sure it's yeah, I'm sure it's fine, yeah. Nothing really wrong FPS wise. It's just we have no audio. And then even if I go in here and change the display to a bordered window or something, as soon as we go back in, it messes up the, just messes up and it doesn't actually go full screen. Even though it should be borderless, so it makes sense. It's not supposed to be full screen. But this is why this doesn't work for me. See? Now we get audio. But I don't want to play like this. I don't know anybody who would want to play like this. I'll go in there into the settings real quick and just check, but yeah, bordered window. Oh, that's why. Stupid thing. Keeps changing my resolution. Alright, now let's see. That might have been the problem the whole fucking time. It changed it to a 21:9 aspect ratio on me. Even though I had it set to 4K before. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, well we've got it somewhat full screen now. So if I go to the next one over, if there's a borderless windowed mode, maybe that would get rid of that. So we might be in business here. Either way, I'm gonna leave this in the video, just if it works or if it doesn't. Let's see, it says it needs to be restarted, so can we actually get some footage here? Now, see, so sometimes PCs aren't so easy as just play the game. Hey, look at that. We got audio. It's not full screen like I like it, but hey, whatever. Alright, cool. So I guess we're just gonna have to do this in borderless windowed mode. So I'm gonna have to go get my re-recording of the settings, because I've got it shown as full screen. So, alright. This isn't a complete waste. So now we're gonna go try to get some gameplay. Well, that victory was short-lived. It seems that when you do that, you're limited to 48 FPS. So, you have to decide between terrible FPS and having sound. At least on this computer. Luckily, I was going to play it on the main computer anyway, but still. What if this was someone's only way of playing the game? Having a computer hooked up to a TV with a nice audio system, and they wanted to use some nice Dolby Atmos. Well, then they just couldn't play it. I mean, this isn't the end of the world, but this definitely is not what somebody with a 4090 would want to experience, you know? So it's not like I'm sitting here saying, oh my god, this is unplayable. Sure, it's playable, but not for a system like this. This thing should be in like 200 FPS, you know? It sucks too, because it actually looks visually pretty nice. Not that these kind of Fallout games are never like crazy high graphics, but they always look like good. Like the way they designed it and whatnot. It fits the landscape and all that good shit, but I'm not gonna waste you guys' time playing like this. We're just gonna call this game a failure on this PC too. So kind of failed on the Asus G15 Advantage, the worst, because you couldn't even play it. It's this black screen, and this was definitely a total shit show too. So, Bugfesta strikes again. But at least it was good on most of my computers, but it's still a buggy ass system, buggy ass game, just like most Bethesda games are. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, right? But anyway, enough being salty. Let's go wrap the video on. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Fallout 76 on the TV PC, and that was a total shit show. I mean, at least we got into the game, but we have to either choose having no sound and full screen and good FPS, or playing borderless full screen at 48 FPS with audio. Neither solution seems good to me. So, luckily I have multiple systems, so I was gonna play this game on my main PC with a keyboard and mouse anyway. I don't really like playing Skyrim type games, or Elder Scrolls or Fallout games with a controller. That's just not my thing that I like to do. Now I will on here because it was my only choice. I mean, I guess I could have tried, you know, with a keyboard, but that wouldn't have been very fun. And that still wouldn't have solved any of our problems. But hey, at least we tried. So, we failed on the Asus G15 Advantage. That was a black screen, couldn't, or just had audio. That was the most unplayable. At least you could technically, if you really wanted to, you could play at 48 FPS in borderless full screen. I mean, that's still technically a better solution than a black screen with audio, but still, that's not saying much. That's like choosing between a turd sandwich and freaking like just eating raw garbage. I mean, I don't think anybody would want to eat either one of those. But anyway, I guess Bethesda's and their bugginess strikes again. But hey, at least we were able to play it on the Alienware, the secondary computer, and the main computer. And then the handhelds and all that stuff played it just fine too. So we only had 2 computers out of the lot that didn't want to really cooperate. But that's still kind of unacceptable. All games should work on everything, always. At least that's my philosophy. Anyway, that's all we got for this particular video. Even though it was a failure, I hope you still enjoyed the video, because I still enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.